What's going on, Geminis? Butch Farrell here. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you all had a great day. I'm going to do your 2-week read. It is a general read, so it will not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross-watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. We're going to be using the Santa Morte deck. It's still probably one of my favorites. One of my top 5 for sure. Maybe top 3. Let's get it. Universe, we have for Gemini. All right, Gemini. So the first thing I see, Gemini, is I feel like there was someone in your past that you had an amazing connection with. You know, someone that it was a real connection. It was deep. You know, you felt like this was your person. But I feel like somewhere along the way, you know, this person went cold on you. You know, I feel like this person, to be honest, I feel like they weren't ready. I feel like they felt it as well, but I feel like they weren't ready. They weren't ready to, you know, give you what you deserved. You know, they lacked that confidence that they needed to move forward with this. Now I feel like, you know, you both felt this real connection. You were willing to embrace it. You were ready to embrace it. But I feel like there was something that was missing. Now, I feel like this is something, like I said, from the past. I feel like this is something that already happened. You know, this person, I feel like they weren't in a place where they were ready to nurture this situation. They weren't in a place that they were ready to, you know, they didn't feel like they could give you what you deserved. You know, they didn't feel like they could continue, you know, they didn't feel like they could keep you happy. Let's just break it down to that. They wanted to be with you. They wanted to move forward, but I feel like they couldn't, they felt like they couldn't keep you happy, or they wouldn't be able to, you know, continuously keep you happy. Now, I feel like there was a lot of imbalance in this person. Like I said, right person, but it was the wrong time. But you knew, even when they went cold, you knew that they'd be back. You know, you knew they weren't walking away from this. You knew, you know, you knew you were right. You were trusting your intuition. And I feel like even though there was other options for you, I don't feel like you ever took any of them seriously because you knew you already had met your person. You know, there's even options around you now, but I feel like you always knew that this person would be back, and you were absolutely right, because I do feel like they're coming back. That Ace of Wands. I feel like this person has never stopped thinking about you, because this connection is real. You know, they have a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. You know, I feel like they weren't trusting their intuition before. You know, I feel like all they needed to do was just be real. And I feel like the fact that they thought they weren't enough for you, or they didn't think they were in a place where they could give you more, you know, I feel like they didn't see what was right in front of them. They missed it all. They had their blindfold on and they weren't seeing what they had. And that's why, like I said, I feel like with this time apart, I feel like they've realized that they'll never feel complete without you. And that's why they're coming back. They want to be with you. You weren't expecting this person to get married or move in or anything like that. You weren't expecting this person to move super fast, and they felt like that's what you wanted, or they felt that's what you deserved, and they felt like they couldn't give it to you. So instead of just being honest and coming forward and saying that, I feel like they went cold. But like I said, you knew they'd be back. You knew it. Because like I said, there is other options for you, but you never took any of them really seriously because you always knew you had already found your person. And when we know we've already found our person, nothing else matters. And like I said, they are coming back. I do see a lot of emotional fulfillment. We have that 10 of Cups, that family card. And we have the Temperance. I feel like there is a lot of balance here. Now, to be honest with you, I don't think they made... Partially, I feel like they were right. I feel like they couldn't give you what you deserved at the time. I feel like they weren't ready. They lack confidence. There was a lot going on for them. But I don't feel like they were right in how they went about it. And like I said, that lack of confidence had them out of balance. But like I said, I do see this. They weren't giving to the situation. They felt like they weren't ready to move quickly. But that I honestly feel like that isn't what you were looking for. They were looking a little too deeply in what was going on there. They were speculating what you wanted instead of just being, opening up communication. Now, for all you cross-watchers, Geminis are the communicators. If you want to know something, just ask. They're not afraid to tell you. Don't just assume. Like I said, I feel like it was the right person, but the wrong time. We have that Lovers card. We have that, a very strong soulmate, possibly even a twin flame connection here. And like I said, I feel like it was the right person, but the wrong time. And I feel like you always knew they'd be back. Even if it wasn't something that was completely obvious all the time, deep down, I feel like you always knew that that was your person, and that deep down, you knew that eventually they'd be back. And Geminis, I know you love it, but you were right. Now this person is coming back, and they've got their confidence. They've got, they're very balanced. They got their shit together. Things are rolling uphill for this person. And now they feel like they can finally give you what it is that you want. And that's why, that's part of the reason why they want to come back as well. Because they feel like they're finally ready to earn your love, to earn your respect. They didn't feel like they could be loved or respected in the past. They put you on this pedestal that you deserved, so much from them, but that they didn't feel like they could give that to you. But, over the course of time, those sleepless nights, that anxiety, I feel like a part of the reason why they got their shit together is because I feel like it's their love for you and how they felt about you that's been driving this person. It's almost like their driving force. Now, like I said, I feel like they overthought the situation. I feel like they looked a little too deeply into it. And they thought that you wanted more from them than they could give you. This connection will never truly go away, and I feel like you always knew that. When we meet a person, no matter if everything, sometimes it doesn't go smoothly. Sometimes shit like this happens, but when we know we meet that person, we trust our intuition, we know it. You know, we know the end's never really the end. Now with this person, we have a lot of fire, Cancer, Pisces, or that's not fire. A lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we have air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You know, we do have some earth in there as well. You know, sometimes when we meet a person, we're not ready or they're not ready. You know, it's not always perfect timing. Sometimes the timing isn't right. It doesn't mean the person's wrong. It doesn't mean that the connection doesn't exist. It just means they're not ready to have that. You know, they're not ready for it. They weren't ready for you. They're ready now. You know, I just feel like this person had a lot going on. I get a lot of like distractedness coming from this person. You know, they knew what they wanted. They just didn't think that they could give you what you wanted. And like I said, for all the cross watchers, I mean, we gotta be transparent. You know, one thing I've learned about Geminis is if you want an answer, don't tiptoe around. Ask the damn question. They're not afraid to communicate. Like I said, Geminis are communicators. You know, and when they want something, they're not afraid to tell you. I really feel like this is like I said, I feel like you were exactly right. I feel like this is your person. I feel like no matter what went on, it was never really over for either one of you. You know, I feel like you went your separate ways, but I feel like you never really found anyone else that made you feel the way they made you feel, and vice versa. You know, this connection is real. Like I said, sometimes we're not both on the same page. Doesn't mean we're not meant to be together. It just means the timing wasn't then. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.